Hi guys, this video is meant to show you where do you go for your critical reading practices or quizzes in Myline. Alright, so first thing first, open up a browser, whatever browser that you like. Okay, so I'm using Edge. Okay, and then I have my line ready or default on my tab, but let's say you do not know my line, so type my line. So that is how we spell it. Click enter, right? And then the first on the list or the first on the list of results would be the website that we are going to go, right? So click on it. So if you are directed to this page, it means that it's the correct page. Okay, now how you log in? What is the username and password? So this is the instruction here, right? Please make sure you follow the instruction closely. But let's say you follow the I believe this is not your first time logging into Myline, but let's say it's your first time and you cannot log in, then what do you need to do? All right, so can you see this e-help desk? Okay, click on it. All right, and then fill up all the asterisk details. Okay, so and please make sure you click submit. If you don't click submit until the end of time, your inquiries or your issues will not be solved. Okay, now one thing that you have to also note, uh, Myline eHelpDesk is operated by human being, it's not artificial intelligence. So if you have sent in your eHelpDesk outside of these working hours, you have to expect the next or the following working hours for your response. Okay, now let's go back to the website. So this is my login ID. I click log in. All right, and this is, like you would say, Miss, there's no difference between not logged in and logged in. Okay, but one of the many difference is that now if you drag your cursor to this human icon, you could see your name. Okay, right, and many other things lah. Okay, now I'll go to ELSP, right, and then ELSP and ETM. Okay, so how fast the website will turn to whatever page that you go, it comes back to the internet connection and as well as the website itself. Okay, now take a look at the very right of the page, right? You can see a list of your English courses and yours would be UHLB2122. Click on it. Right, and then this is the page that you are supposed to go to. All right, now please read the guidelines on critical reading quiz. Okay, and then also here, and this is what I want you to do, right? Because we have missed a lot of classes, and I am trying as much as possible to help you to fill up all the missed classes, right? So I would like you to do uh critical reading quiz text 1 until text 4, right? So there is one, and then of course it is also very helpful if you can also spend some times to do this, um to watch videos under the label of supplementary materials on critical reading. Seriously, if you really do spend times watching this video and then do the supplementary exercises, I believe, there are loads of things here, and this could really help us in covering all the hours that we could not make it because of holidays, right? So I do not know, should I use the word begging or should I use the word recommending, advising, and trying to convince you to do all these practices so for or no to do all these practices as replacement and substitute for the classes that we have missed so far. I believe at least four classes that we have missed. Okay, so please, 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 and I believe I did alert you guys. I did give you heads up, and I did alert you guys that the second half of the semester will be so very intense. There are so many things that we need to cover, and the fact that Sunday, 11 December, I will not be able to make it class. So these are all the practices that I hope could replace and could replace and substitutes my not being able to do the classes. So these are your classes, okay? Your critical reading quiz, your supplementary materials on critical reading quiz are all your classes. Again, okay, it's 2022. It doesn't you don't have to be in class to do your learning. So this is also one of the things. And in fact, I hope you also check your e-learning. I have supplemented some videos, some other practices for you to do. Okay, for your paraphrasing, so your summarizing, so for your synthesizing and all. Okay, so please, 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 I hope you make time, spend time to do all these practices, right, as a replacement for the missed classes. Now, if you think that you are so boring, or if you think it's very boring and it's so not hype or not side doing all these practices all alone, remember you have your team members. So you can do it in team, but everybody has to answer it. But the discussion can be in groups, no issue at all, right? So, but everybody has to do the practices so that you can contribute more in your discussion, coming to your academic paper. Okay, right? So yeah, I hope this helps. Okay, right. See you the following week. Right. See you the following week. Right. Ciao.